back to motorcycles and mgtow. I'm driving my Boulevard C50 Suzuki 2017. It's a great bike to get started on, easy bike to handle. You're never going to have any problems with this bike. It's a little heavy sometimes, but past that, it's a good little bike. And someone's calling me, but I don't care. Nope, it must have been a text message. So, we need to discuss the vision of this channel before we even start the topic. The vision of this channel is men going their own ways. It's mgtow. We have a certain belief system in mgtow, and we have a saying and a way that we want to be perceived as a mgtow community. First, we don't believe in marriage. We don't believe in long-term relationships, and we certainly don't believe in cohabitation. And the problem is, society wants you to have all that. And with the court system, how it goes right now, it always goes with the woman. So, us mgtows, we just checked out. You know, hey, we're going to do what we want to do, and that's okay. And we're going to continue to do what we want to do. It's a little chilly out here today. That V10, he's out riding. He usually parks right there. Oh, there he is. And he was out riding earlier today. I heard him go by the house. It's a nice motorcycle, man. Those are cop runners. They run from the cops. Beautiful motorcycle. It's been sitting still for a long time, but he's just decided to take it riding today. So, the topic of today is about being shit tested. Alright, and what is being shit tested? What does it mean? And how can you combat it? How can you actually go against it? I'm going to tell two of my personal stories that's happened with me, and just the two latest ones. And the ones that really stick out in my mind. But being shit tested is someone wants you to go with their point of view and the way they think. And that's how society is. They want you to go with their point of view. So people will shit test you because they don't understand mgtow, because they never gone through the suffering that we have. And only, you know, where Christ is at, only drowning people can see Christ. Only people that's been through the court system or have just recognized that women are just crappy human beings and their nature's just crappy, then we just go mgtow and we understand what's going on. So be careful being shit tested. I'm going to tell you two of my stories, and then we're going to cut it loose. You know, I'm going to go to the next topic today, and we're just going to keep it moving. So this one happened about 3 weeks ago. I was at a barbecue for my church, and I was there for about an hour, if that, maybe even that. 2 hours max. So I was there for 2 hours. And the pastor, one of the pastors, she's a woman. And you know, it took me a little bit to swallow that pill in the beginning. And, you know, I just don't like being under the leadership of a woman. And it took me a little bit, but I'm seeing that she's anointed, so I'm just kind of leaving it alone. And she said to Andrew, yeah, I've been here. Yeah, she said, this is how it has to go. I'm just going to paraphrase it. Andrew, you haven't been here very long. You got something better to do? And I said, I don't respond to negative comments. And she looked at me, and the other pastor was standing there, the associate pastor was standing there, the family pastor was standing there, and they all looked at me, and they were like, whoa. Alright, so if you don't have anything to say about a woman that's about to shit test you, you can just go with that comment or that reply, and it really works out really, really well. I don't respond to negative comments. And they have to, and she had to start the conversation again. She had to ask me where I lived, and she started sizing me up financially after that. You know, I had to tell her I own a house right behind the church, and I mind my, you know, it's just me and no one else. And I can't exactly tell about mgtow because women don't understand that. They just want you to get you back on the plantation, which is another part of the shit test. They want you to get back on the plantation. They want you to be a slave to them and their feelings. And men, we don't go by our feelings, we go by logic nowadays. And I think I actually forgot to put my safety harness on. Crap. I'll do it up here when we end the video. And the next one, I was dating a woman right after my divorce. I was about 29. I think she was 40 or 41. Alright. Woman taught me a lot about sex and a lot about life in general. And, you know, it was good. I mean, the sex was great. The relationship was alright. She started, in the beginning, she was pretty cool, but then she started just trying to continuously keep being a D-bag. So I had to drop it. But she said, Rabbit, you know, I'm not gonna use my nickname. Did you let the dog out? And I said, I just got home 10 minutes ago. You are not gonna nag me. And I went back to doing my own thing. That was a subconscious, man. I didn't know any better. I didn't know anything about it, guys, about being shit tested. And I was blue pilled at the time. And she didn't do anything for at least 3 or 4 weeks after that. And, you know, thinking back on it, women respect power. If you give them power, they're not going to respect you. Don't ever let a woman take your power away as a man. Don't ever apologize for being a man. Don't ever apologize for the way you act. All right? A sorry man will tell them that they're sorry. But if you need to apologize, you say, I apologize. And I don't ever apologize to a woman. It's just, I'm refused to give my power away. A quick topic about apologizing. My sister-in-law, she's narcissistic at best. You know, that's like, she's like, it's just bad. And she's always putting Facebook photos up there. She always wants to be seen and be liked and be heard. And so, you know, me, you know, I started taking pictures of it because she's about as she's like the physique of a roly-poly. She got the physique of a roly-poly. All right, so she a big woman. She a big woman, and you guys got to see it to believe it. There's big women out there, and she only showed the face shots. So I started taking body shots of her when she started getting really bad and started putting it on Facebook, and she removed me. And my dad was like, well, you need to apologize. I'm like, I'm not apologizing to her. I'm not giving up my power as a man because she's narcissistic. She needs to have validation. And he didn't say anything. He couldn't say anything. Because I love my dad, but he's blue-pilled as all get out. I mean, my mom acts a fool. Disrespects him all the time. And my dad just goes with it. He doesn't understand, you know. And men, we need to not let women take our power. And don't ever let a woman take your power as a man. So this is going to be it for the day. Watch out for being shit tested. Your reply should always be, if you can't think of a quick, logistic, smart answer, just be like, I don't respond to negative comments. It will work out just fine. Trust me, guys. All right, man. Be blessed. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. I love you. And you can never go wrong with following Christ. All right. Share this video. Subscribe to the video. And don't forget that we're a community. See a need, fill a need. If you see something out there that needs to be filled, fill that need out there, because we need as much help as we can get. All you gotta do sometimes is just give a pat on the back to a man, and they're gonna be all right. All right, guys. You all be blessed, and I